Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we are starting things off in a composter. Okay, so where am I? So I'm at a village that is 2,000 blocks away from my spawn village. Now that might sound like a bit of a crazy distance, and it is, but that's because, according to my sources, the end portal is directly below where I'm stood right now. So first job for today is I'm going to find that thing and make sure they know what they're talking about. So I've dug straight down and they seem to know what they're talking about so far. So let's have a look around this place. What is going on here? A ravine through the stronghold and there's a skellybob. Excuse me. Do you know where the end portal is? Round this way. I hear some more of your friends. Another skeleton. What's down here? Is this another ravine? This is crazy. But please, get away. No. Where's all those zombies come from? But look. There's diamonds. Yeah, I don't need this. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Do you know where the end portal is? No. I'll go this way then. Oh, this looks promising. Yes, there we go. Right, light this up a bit, and let's get back upstairs and talk about my big plan. So my big plan for this world is to have lots of little villages and towns spread out across this road that I'm planning to build from this village right here, all the way 2,000 blocks that way to my spawn village. Now, the idea is this is going to be a trade route that all of those villages will use to travel to each other and to a main city to trade everything they're producing in their village. So there'll be the road, but there will also be a river which they will use their boats to do the same thing. I think what I want to do now is I'm going to jump into a mist and show on a map what I'm talking about, because this is actually quite hard to visualize even for me, and I've been playing in this world for quite a bit now. Okay, so this is a mist, and for anyone who hasn't seen it before, this is basically just a mapping tool that you enter your seed for your world, and it can show you everything in your world. So all these crazy colours are all the biomes. These little pink squares are the slime chunks, which I'm going to turn off now because I don't need them at the moment. And then we've got the rivers, and then we've got little points of interest as well. So this is my spawn village. Well, this is the spawn point, and then my village is built around this. We've got the quad witch up here, and then we've got some of the Minecraft villages scattered around here. And where we are now is this point over here. So this is the stronghold, and that's the village that I've just been studying. So what I'm planning on doing is having a river run all the way along here and a road as well. So up here, this is the area where I cut the river across, and then this one is the one that I covered up in the last episode. So it joins here, and then what I want to do is build another river going across here, and I'm going to try and use these ones as much as I can, because obviously that's less work for me. I just want to build the whole thing all the way across. So it is a bit windy, and I'm having to jump across into a few, so there's quite a lot of river for me to build as well. But I think if I use, especially this one, this goes quite a long way, and I can just cut across a few of the corners, and then I need to come up here into this one over here, and then this is a swamp, so a lot of this is water anyway, so I can just go across this way, and then I need to build a road alongside that river, which I can then use for the horses. Right, so let's get on with it. One little thing though, I didn't record it, but I did mine those diamonds, so let's put those away. I also dug straight down again after getting the coordinates of the end portal. So down here, this goes in the room just next to where the end portal is, so it's a nice and easy way of getting up and down. So now I'm going to go back to the spawn village and get myself ready for fighting the Ender Dragon. Okay, so I've made it back home, and on my travels I found a sunflower to complete my collection. I'm not going to be walking back because that was my original plan, so I think I'm going to get a nether portal set up. But before we do that, let's do a little bit of prep and get everything we need for fighting the dragon. I want to keep everything on my ender chest, but as you can see, it's a bit full at the moment. So first step is to empty out everything I don't need in here. Okay, so that's my ender chest emptied out, and I've just got the bare essentials in here for what I could need for this fight. So just in case, I've got a spare pick, I've got some spare arrows, and 2 decent bows. And I'm actually going to swap that one out because mine is looking a bit ropey. So actually, I'll take the good one. And I've got some ender pearls, which I need a few more of, but I'll sort that out in a moment. And golden apples, just in case, you never know. Right, the next bit, we need some potions. So, you don't need a lot for the dragon, but my favourite is these, the slow falling potions. Now, they're only 4 minutes, so I do take a few. You know what? I'll just take them all. And the other thing, I'll take a few speed as well, and a couple of strength. That should do us. Right, let's get some ender pearls. Okay, so I'm over at my spawner storage, where I have this guy, who sells ender pearls for 5 emeralds each, which isn't the best price, but I don't need that many. We need to remember the food. We need the blaze powder for crafting the eyes of ender, and very importantly, we need a couple of buckets of water. So I'll just put one in there, and if you don't know what this is for, I will be explaining very soon. So as I said, that is a bit of a trek to the end portal, and I don't fancy doing that again right now, so I'm going to set up another portal. So luckily I have a little bit of obsidian here, so I'm going to get that set up right now, and hopefully it will come out somewhere near the end portal. Right, so that's a pretty terrifying bridge, but I made it. This is the spot where I need to light the portal, so let's do it and see where this brings us out. That looks good to me. Right, where's my drop? Look at that, that's pretty good. So if I move this portal down there, that'll sync up perfectly. That's brilliant. Okay, so I think we're very close to going through to the end now. But first up, I want to do something which may be a little bit controversial. I wasn't going to do this, because I know some people don't like it, but I always do it, and I'm definitely going to do it. I'm not even sorry. I hate those things. Silverfish annoy me. So that's it. The spawn's gone. I can't be doing with it. Right, now that's out of the way, I think we need to craft up some eyes of ender. Now, I don't need all of those. I think I need 11, so let's do that. I want to keep a couple of ender pearls, just in case, because I don't know where this is going to come out. So, I'll fill in pro skills. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, let's leave the last one for a second. Right, so let's talk dragon fight. Now, if you've done this before, which I'm sure most of you have, I'm very sorry, but I just want to explain the basics, just in case anyone hasn't. When you go through the portal, you start on a 5x5 platform of obsidian. Sometimes that's over the void, and sometimes it's underground. You need to be prepared for both. So if it's underground, you need to take a pickaxe, and if it's over the void, you either need to ender pearl across if you're brave enough, or build a bridge. So once you've got that bit out of the way, you need to take out the crystals which are at the top of each of the obsidian towers. Now, some of these are easy to get, 2 of them are not, because they're surrounded by iron bars. So you have to pillar up there, break the iron bars, and then from a distance, shoot the crystals, because they do pack a punch. And then once the crystals are down, the dragon can be killed, because what the crystals do is they heal the dragon when it goes near them. So you need to take those out, and then you can just shoot the dragon, or when it lands on the platform in the center, swipe at it with your sword. So that's the plan. Now, let's see if we've got everything we need. So I'll take 1 strength potion just in case. Alright, I don't need any more blaze powders. I'll take 3 of these ender pearls. I'm going to take 4 stacks of blocks, that should be plenty. 2 buckets of water, because the main obstacle in the end, when you're killing the dragon, is not the dragon itself. It is the endermen. The endermen are a real pain, because you're not concentrating on them, you accidentally look at them, and it does happen quite a lot. So the easiest thing to do to combat an enderman is just put water down at your feet, and the enderman will take damage, and it will just stay at the end. So you can just go to the edge of the water and swipe at it. The other thing I want is the glass bottles, which I'm going to use to collect the dragon's breath, which I don't really use, but it's the only way you can get dragon's breath. So might as well collect it, because you never know, it might come in useful at some point. And I've got my slow falling potions, because the other big risk when you're fighting the dragon is that you get thrown up in the air. And because this is the first time we've done it, we obviously haven't got an elytra yet. So if I get thrown up in the air, I can take one of these and I'll just glide down. Or alternatively, I can just throw an ender pearl at the floor and I'll be safe there as well. So I'm going to put this obsidian away because I don't need that. But yeah, I think I've got everything I need there. So let's do this. Okay, there's no going back now. Let's see what we've got the other side of this. Right, this is perfect. It's just at the edge. So it's not technically on the ground, but I still need to dig up this way anyway. What? No, don't be lagging with me now. Come on. Alright, let's get over there, because the dragon can actually fly through endstone as well. So what is this? Come on. Alright, here we go. Heart's beating fast. Let's start taking these crystals. Right, what I want to do first is put a water source down, so I can come get some water if necessary. So as you can see there, that crystal is hitting the dragon. And if you do actually shoot them while it's healing it, it will take damage from it. So I think I just missed it on that one. I'm going to do this. Water. No, it's shooting at me. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Right. Once where the iron bar's at, I'm just going to put some water at the bottom of there as well. And remembering to pick it up. Just in case I fall down. And I don't have a slow potion. Which I have. So let's set the speed now and get rid of that. Now all I need to do is break some of these bars. And I sometimes shoot it from the bottom. But, oh god, I've just been shot at, haven't I? Ah! No, no, I've got to go down. That wasn't ideal, but because I broke those bars, I should be able to shoot it now. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 down. Go for the shorter ones first. Look at that, nowhere near. Alright, I'll show this one from up here. Although, yeah, so you see that? The dragon took damage because I shot it as it was being healed by that one. There we go. Doing pretty well. I think it might be somewhere near now. There's some water, I'll take that. What the? Oh, it's a dragon. Right, okay. I thought Enderman had got some new ability I wasn't aware of then. And there we go, easy as that. That's how to kill the dragon. Alright, so let's jump back through and we'll talk about doing some end busting. Right, so let's sort out some gear for doing a bit of end city raiding. And that should do us. So I've got the rockets, stuff to make an anvil, stuff to make chests and shulker boxes, and an enchanted book for an elytra if I get one. And we've got some spare food and a spare bucket as well. And I'm going to take a couple of slow falling potions as well, just until getting a elytra. Right, let's hop back through and get to the outer end islands. Okay, so I've got 25 ender pearls there. That's more than enough for what I need for this. Okay, these things are normally over the void, so this is quite nice that it isn't. Alright, so I'm just gonna step up. And we can throw a pearl through there and get to the end islands. Okay, so from this point, we just throw an ender pearl through. And don't worry if you miss, because an ender pearl actually has to hit something to teleport you to it. So if we throw it into the void, it won't do anything. So, but if you're really scared, just stand up close like this, right click your ender pearl through, and yeah, we're there. That's a bit scary, but alright, we made it. Okay, so that's our staircase back up from where we need to go. I'm just going to take a screenshot of my coordinates so I know where to come back to. Alright, this looks like the shortest distance, so I think this is a sensible way to start. Alright, let's see what we can find. And there it is. That's our first entity that we've come across. And I can't see if there's a ship from here, but I don't think it's all loaded in yet. So let's get across there and maybe we'll get lucky. That's really, really far, but let's do it. Okay, so we've made it to the other side, and this looks like a really big entity. And there is a ship, yes, I didn't think there was. Brilliant. So, plenty of shulker boxes from this, hopefully. And there's an elytra. This is going well. Brilliant. And there's our first shulker shells, once this wears off. And I also have the data pack installed in this world, so from every shulker I kill, I will get 2 shulker shells, because I think that's fair. I don't want to be getting no shells from killing a shulker. There's just no need for that. Yeah, this is the really nice room. I like this one. Best thing to do with this is just try and get up to the top as fast as you can. Let them shoot you, and make sure you're eating. And then when you get near the top, throw an ender pearl, which I'm not there yet. Oh, come on. If you have good armor, this isn't a problem at all. No, okay, right at the top. So if we just block this off a bit, you can see what's in these chests, because these chests usually are really good. Some of the best loot in the game is in end cities. Thanks for that. That's really made my point really well. Brilliant. I'm not even take any of it. Rubbish. Right, let's see what I'll get this time. That's not bad, I'll tell them. That's a little, actually gold might come in handy. Okay, so here's the ship. Now, what I like to do here is start bridging across. Because what normally happens is, you will get shot by the shulkers and you'll start flying over. So I then just start floating across basically, and then I usually throw an ender pearl onto the ladder on the mast. Right, so I start that on there, hold down shift. Very exciting times. Seconds away from our first elytra. You get out my way. No, it's mine. I want it. Oh, that's not bad. So, I'll take that in. I don't know if I've got an iron farm, but I'll always take it. Yeah, whatever. But this is all I'm here for. Yes. Nice. Right, so a little bit more organised now. I've put some stuff into these shulker boxes. I've got rid of the cobble now, so I don't need to do any more bridging. I'll keep one stack on me though. You never know. And then I've got a much clearer ender chest now, so I can just put these into there, and we'll be on our way. But first things first, I need to grab the ender dragon head off the front of the ship, and obviously, it's got my later on as well. Oh, that feels good. Back to normal. This is how Minecraft should be played. Right, so now we've got the elytra, things should be much easier, but let's see if I remember how these things work. Oh, there we go, that feels so much better. No more walking for me, I'm flying everywhere, definitely. Okay, so I think the plan should be now is to get rid of all the shulkers in here, get as many shells as I can, and then after that I'm going to go find as many end cities as I can and basically just get as much stuff, as many elytras and as many shulkers as I can. So I'll do that and I'll come back for a show and tell later. Okay, so this is the third end city. The second one was a bit boring, but third one, another ship and another elytra. Brilliant. I always like getting the second elytra because then you've got a backup. You don't have to be scared about pulling out over the end again to go get another one. Okay, so after visiting a few more end cities, I managed to make it back to the overworld safely with all this beautiful stuff. Now, as you can see, I've crafted up 5 shulker boxes so far. And these 2 here, this is just the junk I already had on me. And then this is what I managed to get. So, general in this one. Now, can someone explain to me why you get beetroot seeds and all this stuff for horses in the end? What use is that? I don't know. Okay, next box. This is all the iron gear. And as you can see, you always get really good enchantments on this. Sometimes you can get better enchantments on the iron than you do on the diamond. But yeah, this is all good as spare gear. So, very good there. And then in this one, all the diamond gear. So I got 24 diamonds as well. And a few decent pickaxes. So I haven't got that many at the moment. And some have got Curse of Vanishing, but the rest of them are all pretty good. Even the armor, because I haven't got any spare armor. So this will definitely come in handy. And a couple of swords as well. But what I really went for is in my ender chest, nice and safe. So I got 5 spare elytras on top of the one I'm wearing, which is fantastic news, so I shouldn't need to go in busting for a while. And the main event, 3.5 stacks of shulker shells. So that should keep me in shulker boxes for quite a while. So very pleased with how this gone. It was only a little trip, but I got quite a lot out of it, so I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to pack all of this up now and get back across to the spawn village. And obviously I had to fly back. I couldn't waste the elytra by going through the nether, could I? And there we are, safe and sound back home. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do was make a bit of progress with this map, because as you can see, this one definitely needs updating. All of this is like my custom farmland now, and this river's gone. There's a new river down here, so I need to update that. But I'm going to move it as well, because I want to make this much, much bigger. Now, you can see we've got the quad witch up there, so I want to map that area. But then I also want to try and get as far as I can, going that way, towards where we've just been, where the end portal is. So I'll be able to visualize on here where my road is going, and then also see the progress of it. But this isn't big enough here, so I'm going to try and find a place to put this and expand it. Okay, so I've made a little bit of progress, and as you can see, I've got a ton of glowstone in front of me, all covered with item frames. And the 6 maps I had in there, I've now put on here after updating them, so they have my custom farmland on, and the bridge there, and the new river. So I think what I need to do now is craft up a few more maps. And a couple more item frames as well. But I do need to be a little bit careful, because even though I've got plenty of iron and redstone flowing in to make the compasses, I also need paper, which needs sugarcane. And this is all I have. And I don't have any planted anywhere. So I can't go too mad. I'll maybe craft up a stack of maps, and we'll see how far we can get with that. I know it's not going to be enough to do everything, but I'm also running out of time as well. So I think doing a stack of maps should definitely be enough for today. So I'll craft these up now, and we'll get on with mapping the rest of the area. Okay, progress has been made. So I've got the witch hut perimeter all done, and that's got the slime chunk in the middle right there. And then I've gone all the way as far as I could along here. And unfortunately, this doesn't go to the stronghold. It's going to be another 3 or 4, maybe 5 blocks this way. So I might need to have a rethink on where I position this. With that in mind, I don't really want to do any more, because if I'm moving it all, I don't want to put them all down on here. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end the episode there, because we've made some very, very good progress. I've got the Ender Dragon down, I've got an elytra, tons of shulkers, and I've started on a huge map wall. So I think what I'll do, in between episodes, I'm going to get this finished off, figure out where it's going to go. So for now, I'm just going to have a fly around, because I've really missed doing this. But if you have enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.